welcome back to Random as Anime. This is Ash.
I'm Mitch.
And we are watching Marvel's What If,
Episode 2.
And this episode features the very late but great
Chadwick
Boseman as Star-Lord, not Black Panther, as Star-Lord, which I'm totally fine with. Even though he has
the charisma for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, we can tell that. In this episode, it's basically what if Yondu never picked up Peter Quill. He sent his lackeys instead, and they picked up T'Challa by accident.
Yeah.
So T'Challa is the one who ends up going to space, while Peter Quill just stays on Earth having a normal life.
Yeah.
Until the very end of the episode, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Basically, T'Challa has become a better.
He's become very renowned and very popular.
Yeah, because of his charisma, he's kind of inspired people to be better.
Yeah.
So instead of the Ravagers just stealing for money and keeping it,
they've turned into turned into intergalactic Robin Hoods.
They basically steal from the rich and give to the poor and help people. Which, so they inspired one of Ronin's minions who's supposed to capture Star-Lord to join him because he was like fanboying over him. And Star-Lord
challenged Star-Lord to a duel.
Star-Lord is basically just acting like Chadwick Boseman at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Just like, oh no, we can try again. Really come in, like really swing at me, and I'll let you
go for it.
Yeah, just go for it. I'll let you have a hit, and just like lets him run straight into like electrical wired fence or something.
Knock himself out.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room. His crew of Ravagers, which I got listed. Thanos, the Mad Titan, is now a good guy. He's into gardening, so
Thanos.
Gardening, genocide, and the occasional gem collecting is his main hobbies. Gamora isn't in this one. I got a feeling we will see her at some point, but Nebula has like a blonde wig
and a missing eye. Well, her eye's sort of damaged.
It's still Gamora, Nebula. So Nebula's part. Yeah, because she's a cyborg. Remember? Yeah. Taserface from the second Guardians movie is a good guy.
For some reason, yeah.
So and because Thanos has turned good and was so inspired by Star-Lord, he decided to join the Ravagers. The Black Order are now working for the Collector, who is incredibly buff.
Stupidly buff.
Yeah, he hit the gym.
Not just the gym, he collected the gym.
The Black Order, who were formerly the Thanos' minions, now work for the Collector as security guards. Which, that's like a massive downgrade.
That's a thing, yeah.
Howard the Duck appears in this episode.
I made a massive sigh when he was there. Because no one expected that.
He spends the whole episode just drinking, and I love it.
It's happy hour for him, the whole episode.
I kind of wish we had a cut scene at the end, just him drinking.
That would have been fun.
But, so it was quite fun. It was... And then you just have the Collector who, the whole point of this episode was Star-Lord trying to steal some... I think it was like some seeds or something.
Seeds of...
it was the seeds that they used in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The ones that had Ego's essence in them.
Yeah. So they could restore continents and planets.
Yeah, so but they were told that it would restore planets to perfect health.
Within seconds.
Yeah, so... Which, obviously, because we've watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we know differently.
Yes.
But, it was kind of interesting seeing this drastic change. It's all different things. Like, we discover that Yondu didn't originally tell T'Challa that he can always just go back home because He
told
told
him his
him
family was dead because
no, he told him Wakanda isn't there anymore because it got destroyed. But in actual fact, his father was just sending ships off into space in hopes of someone will find a recording that, yeah, no, Wakanda is still around. We need, if our son's out there, please let us know.
Yeah.
The Collector has a Wakandan ship, which is where he discovers
Truth.
where
T'Challa.
where T'Challa finds the recording and discovers the truth. The Collector tries to add T'Challa to his collection, but because this Star-Lord is a bit of a badass, he basically uses his Wakandan necklace like a knuckle duster and smashes his way to freedom.
Because it's made of vibranium, of course.
Which leads us to our boss battle between Yondu, T'Challa, and a very buff Collector.
Very buff.
Like, I don't know if he's seen Thor's workout video, but damn, has he been hitting the gym.
Thor got the video workout from him.
I don't know. Well, as the two of them have a battle, the Collector keeps pulling out this big toy box, as he says it. You have Captain America's shield, Thor's hammer, some Dark Elves daggers. You have
Helga's helmet.
Hela's helmet.
Hela, sorry, not Helga.
See,
I know where Helga came from.
Hela's helmet
Hela.
that has Hela's helmet that so you can make necro swords. I think there was Loki's scepter in there as well. I might be wrong.
Yeah, no, we had
There's
scepter.
Like a load of cool little goodies and Easter eggs in there. But yeah, it was kind of funny just seeing like the way that they deal with it, and also they don't really deal with Ego, the Living Planet, at all. So
No.
Because of that, after the end of the story, and they all kind of wrap up everything, so Yondu takes T'Challa back to Wakanda so they can kind of reunite. Thanos can have a very awkward moment and a kind of funny joke about genocide.
We shouldn't laugh, but the way he said it was just...
Okay, so Thanos, who is notorious for doing the snap that wiped everyone out.
He said it's not genocide because he doesn't pick and choose who lives.
Yeah, it's just random.
Yeah.
But it was kind of just thrown in. It's like a really generic joke.
It's just
which
there.
is kind of funny. So yeah, you had all of the Ravagers celebrating T'Challa's return to Wakanda. Meanwhile, in America, Kurt Russell, Star-Lord, Peter Quill's dad, turns up. So Peter Quill is working in like a fast food diner.
Of course, he's listening to his 80s rock songs on his little Walkman.
Yeah, so he's doing that, and Kurt Russell, Ego, the Living Planet, walks in. And you can kind of tell it's leading into Guardians 2, like whether he's just kind of recruiting him, like, yes, son, join me. We can have all the power.
You got time for your daddy? Something like that, wasn't it?
No, where he like takes Star-Lord so they can enact his plan to take over the world. And because you don't have Yondu, the Guardians, or any of those characters with Peter Quill anymore, it probably will work. Because there's no one really to stop them. A couple of the original Guardians do appear, so other than Yondu and the Ravagers, Drax, apparently his family didn't die because Thanos is now good. Because Thanos is good, the Kree were the ones who were going to attack, but Star-Lord prevented it, so his family's still alive. So now Drax owns a dive bar, which I'm kind of okay with because that kind of fits with Drax the Destroyer. Although Drax the bartender is kind of a different ring to it. But yeah, there's no mention of Gamora, so whether she's gone full Thanos,
we don't know.
I got a feeling she might have gone full Thanos. Yeah.
But yeah, that was
So, Mitch? What do you think of this one? Because this one is a lot less safe. Because the first one was kind of safe because it's basically the same movie, just altered. This was completely different. This was
Well,
like they've shoved Black Panther into Guardians
as
1
I
and
was
2.
watching it,
So,
all these fanfares were sort of rocking up in my mind, like who's going to take over, who's going to start the war, where is Peter Krill, all that sort of stuff. I was just thinking all these fanfares just popping into my head, like you're not there, so what's going to happen here?
yeah, so this one was a lot more way out there, like Jack Kirby style, which is what If essentially is. It needs to be really bizarre and really way out there.
Really make you think.
Not so much that, it's just like really bizarre situations, which is just because it's a what if, you're allowed to do it. So like, you could literally have Spider-Man as the Punisher, and because it's a what if,
it makes sense.
You could do that. It wouldn't really worry or affect anything. So this one I enjoyed a lot more than the first one.
Yeah. And me.
It was hilarious. I loved it. It was really cool. There's a lot of Easter eggs in there.
Oh yeah.
You could probably make a video of just the Easter eggs alone. It was really fun. And of course you had a tribute at the end to the late and great Chadwick Boseman. He was like, for someone who at the time was gravely ill, you would not be able to tell from his voice acting, because it was on point.
Absolutely spot on.
It was really on point for someone who is normally an actor rather than a voice actor. It was really good.
It was like
really on
right
point
on the big screen. It was.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really on point, and you can really get the character of his character as well. Some good news for you, Mitch. He does come back apparently. There is supposed to be a couple of episodes with Star-Lord, Black Panther. So.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
I want to see more.
So
of it.
you got that. You've also got the Marvel zombies looming over as well. So
I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hyped for that.
That's going to be gruesome.
I'm expecting it to be.
So yeah, what did you think of that one? You enjoyed it?
I liked it.
Okay, cool.
I liked it better than the first episode.
Well,
it drew me in more.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing with what ifs. It's really big, grand concepts. You also had slightly different dialogue with the Watcher as well.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like, because it's as if the Watcher is reading you this story, and as it goes on, you can kind of see that he's been doing this for a while, so he's kind of observing everything at once. It will be interesting if it gets to the point where he starts to question whether or not he should be involved or not, because especially when you have zombies, I mean,
yeah,
some of those Marvel characters are super overpowered, and if you turn them into zombies, it'll get even worse. So
that's game over.
Maybe he'll intervene. We don't know, but
we'll wait and see.
Anyway, that was
episode
2. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. It really helps us out.